Hi, this is Matthew from Poland. This is the 5th week's assessment video for music production course at coursera.org. I'm going to show you how to mimic your hardware EQ with your software plugin that comes, in my case, with Pro Tools 9 DAW. And as a hardware example, I'm going to use an SSL 611 EQ. I have a photograph over here, all right? So let's find out what the sections bands on the hardware EQ are. Here we have a low frequency section, okay, with its gain knob and frequency knob. Here we have a low mid frequency with the same knobs plus the Q factor knob, okay. High medium frequencies over here and high frequencies over here with the shelf bell function switch and the same switches in low frequency band, okay. So this band we have over here on our EQ, okay. Here is the gain knob, okay, so that's this one here. Here is a frequency knob, so that's this one here, so we can set the frequency we want to boost or cut. Normally the SSL works in shelf mode, so our EQ works in shelf mode as well. Let's turn it on, okay. We can boost frequencies like this one, okay. Now SSL in shelf mode provides 6 dBs per octave slope. We can switch it to the bell mode, and it doesn't specify what the Q factor is. I presume is 0.7. It's just my guess. So here is the first band. Now the next two bands are exactly the same apart from the frequency ranges, okay. Now in my software EQ I'm going to use those two. It says low medium frequencies over here, mid frequencies and high medium frequencies, but because we have only 4 bands in our SSL EQ and 5 over here, I'm going to skip this one because the range of this one matches actually with the low mid frequencies of the SSL, okay. So not this one, just this one, and the range is 200 hertz up to 2500, and over here it's exactly 200 up to 2.5 or even more if you need it. This band goes down from 40 to 1000 hertz, and that's not really what we have here, okay. So once again we can switch this band on. Here is our Q factor knob, and it's the same as this one here. We can change it from 0.1 to 3.5, and that's actually what the SSL provides as well, okay. So you have a 3.5 over here, 0.1 over here, and exactly the same story here. So let's say we have 1 Q equals 1.5 kilohertz, and we can apply some gain or cut off the frequency if we need to. And the same story with this band over here, okay. So that would be this one, the green one here. They're actually both green. I can switch that on, and let's change this frequency here. Let's set this one to, it varies in SSL from 600 hertz up to 7 kilohertz. The same story over here. You have a 600 hertz here up to 7 kilohertz or even more if you need to. Let's set it to 2.5. Okay, we can boost that frequency or cut. So this knob corresponds with this one here with the frequency, and Q factor, here is a Q factor. And the fourth band we have over here in our SSL is the high frequency band. We can switch it to the bell mode if we wish to, but normally it's in shelf mode. And the same story over here. We can switch that on. We can add some gain at 5.2 kilohertz. The same story here. The range on SSL is from 1.5K up to 16 kilohertz, so we can easily do it here as well. Here is, actually starts from 1.8, so that's a small difference, but it can go up to 16 or even more if you want to, okay. And once again you can switch it to a bell mode if you wish to. So as you can see, whatever you do in your hardware plugin, of course you can do in your hardware insert, sorry, you can do in your software plugin as well. You have 4 bands at your disposal, so a pretty flexible thing, okay. So thanks very much for watching. Thank you for last week's feedback, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.